All right, Anthony, we're here for your annual baseball camp here at Wayne State. And let's talk first about that camp. This is something for younger kids. It's a pitching camp. They have the other thing with Trammell and Parrish, but yours is for pitchers. What got you to do this?
Ryan Kelly asked me if I was interested in holding a pitching camp a few years ago, and I thought it was a great idea. Give back to where I went to school. The school's done a lot for me in my career here, and I was like, what better place to do it at Wayne State University? And not only do it here, but bring kids in and let them know that Wayne State's on the map, and they got a good baseball program as well.
And you talking about giving back, you don't make any money on this thing. This money is going to Make-A-Wish, and it's going to Wayne State baseball. You're really just doing this?
Yeah, like I said, giving back to the program. They've done a lot for me, helped me get noticed to play professional baseball, and I've been fortunate enough to get to the big leagues. This is just another way to give back, and just being around the team. I love being around baseball and just seeing the guys competing at the college level and kids coming up here, trying to get to that next level. That's what I'm here for. Just to be that guy that can help them get to the next level.
Talk about the next level. You brought another guy with you, Matt Shoemaker, who pitches for the Angels, and he's another Trenton guy like you. And he's not a Wayne State guy, he's an Eastern guy, but he does some working out here in the off-season with you. Is that correct?
That's correct. Him and I are throwing partners. We've been throwing partners all through the minor leagues and now in the big leagues. So I was really fortunate enough to have him here at the camp, especially after the year he had. And he's super busy getting ready for spring training too, like myself. So for him to take some time out of his busy schedules, it's pretty nice.
And you talk about getting to the next level. Another guy from Trenton, J.J. Putz, who, if you really follow baseball, you know what a great pitcher he was. He had a little to do with you coming to Wayne State, not in talking you into it or anything, but he did answer a very important question to you about getting to the next level.
He did. A surprising phone call I got a night before. I think I made my decision a couple nights before, and he told me, he said, hey, look, Anthony, he said, in baseball it's an interesting game. It's not like football where usually you got to go to a big school to get noticed. He said, in baseball it's like you guys come from junior college, Division II, Division III, Division I. It's a wide spectrum. He said, don't make your decision solely on Division I or Division II. Because I had another Division I offer, but I just went with my instinct, and I just felt really comfortable with my offer here at Wayne State.
You've played 4 years in the big leagues so far, 3 with the Padres, 1 with the Astros, and now you've just signed with the Rangers. Mm-hmm. What have you learned from that first year when you got called up till now about the big leagues, and is there anything that surprised you?
Yeah, the hitter's really good. They're very consistent. They don't miss mistakes like they did in the minor league level and obviously in the college level. You just got to be on your game every single time out there. And it's 200 games in a season. You got 162 in the regular season. You got 20 spring training, and if you're fortunate enough, you play in the postseason. That's a lot on your body. So I really got a chance to know how to take care of myself too, playing professional baseball at that high of level. Making sure I'm eating properly and getting my rest and things like that. All kind of add up to being a Major League Baseball player.
I got a question I've wondered with pitchers who switch leagues. You were 3 years in the National League, then you get to the American League, and obviously you've got to learn some new hitters, but you don't have to worry about hitting as much.
No.
Did you like that or not like that?
Deep down inside, like every pitcher, we think we're athletes. We think we can hit anyone, but you get up to the plate and then you see 95 firsthand, and you're like, whoa, that gets there pretty fast. And they're breaking balls, and all their off speed's a lot better than high school, last time we get to hit. So I'll miss it. I did have a few hits in the National League, but I like just focusing on my job, and that's pitching.
I know I've asked you this before, but your first hit was a triple. Now, was that just something that caught the gap and you had a little speed, or what was that?
I wouldn't say I had speed, because my teammates said it should have been inside the park home run. So I kind of hit a wall around second base. But like I said, I was facing Josh Johnson, the Marlins, when I was telling the campers here, and just kind of got lucky and hit into right field, and ball kind of got by Stanton out there in right field, and I was like, oh boy, I got to turn on the afterburners to get around these bases, and whatever happened. It was just cool to experience my first Major League hit.
Now, last year in the American League with the Astros, you got your first chance to pitch at home.
I did.
Come home to Detroit, and you got in 2 games and faced Miguel Cabrera twice, and he's 0 for 2 against you.
Knock on wood, I got lucky. I mean, he's a tremendous hitter. Just fortunate enough that he grounded out to Altuve playing behind me a couple times. But he can hit any pitch out of the ballpark. I was just fortunate enough to get a good swing and bad contact at the time.
Is there, you're already in the majors, you've gotten past that thrill, you've gotten past any nervousness about that, but your first time at home, is there anything different about that? Did it still kind of get you the first time you went out there?
Yeah, when I went out at home, it was definitely like, I don't want to let down my family or friends that are here to watch me. The worst thing is you go out there and you don't do well, and now you got family and friends waiting for you. So you're like, I don't really feel like talking about baseball. So there's some pressure, added pressure for sure to do well. But then it comes down to once you're out in that mound, it's baseball. You go out there, you get your outs, no matter if it's home or if it's on the road. You just do your job.
You've had some time as a starter, some time as a middle reliever in the majors. Now you've signed with the Texas Rangers, and I assume that has something to do with a chance to be a starting pitcher.
Yes, when I signed with the Rangers, the general manager, John Daniels, told me on the phone that I'd get the chance to start again. That's why they're bringing me in, and that's one of the offers that really intrigued me. To get back to the starting rotation is something that I love to do. I love having a schedule. I feel like that's where I'm at my best, and I look forward to helping out that organization.
I know you just got back from Arlington, where your pitching coach is Mike Maddox, who had a long major league career, and his brother Greg is a Hall of Famer. You're going to pick up some tips from this guy.
Oh yeah, I was picking his brain. I was like a sponge down there in Arlington, and one thing that was really cool with Mike, he brought me into the office one day, and he broke down my video analysis. It's big in major leagues where they pull up video from last year, whatever year, any batters you're facing, and he showed me like where I'm getting my outs at, and it's just like little things like that is what really puts like those pitching coaches like at the next level. They really care about the player getting better, and I could tell right away like he's really personable with me, and he wants me to get the best out of myself, and that's awesome. I'm just going to keep learning from him, and hopefully those things translate, and I just trust my stuff.
I know you're going to be heading to spring training soon enough, but you're still up here for a while, and you've had this baseball camp where you helped out the kids and you helped out the program, and I know you're heading over to the Garden Bowl later today to participate in the other fundraiser, the Bowling for Baseball fundraiser. Is that just another way of being involved and staying around Coach Kelly and staying around the program?
Yeah, I can't get enough of them. That event over there at Garden Bowl, a lot of the alumni, past guys I played baseball with here at Wayne State come, and we get together, and I haven't seen them in a year or so. So it's a good social event to kind of catch up and see where people are. Like I said, baseball is like a fraternity. It's a family. You never forget who you played with and the stories that you learn as you go in this game. So that's just what the Garden Bowl event's all about, getting back together with old teammates.
Last question I want to ask you. You see guys at big-time schools. You see a guy from Michigan or from Duke or from Ohio State or whatever, and they're going to stay loyal to their school, and they're going to wear the colors, and everyone knows about it. But Division II, people on the outside don't think about that. But when you're around this campus, you see you hanging around, you see Joik Bell hanging around, you see other athletes who didn't make the pros hanging around, coming back to the games. What is it about Wayne State athletics that keeps all the former players involved and wanting them to stay around it?
I think I had a great experience with the coaching staff here. It really made me feel like I was part of a family more than just a team. It was just like we're a close-knit group of guys, and it was like I want the group that's coming in next to experience that like I did. And I feel like being around the university and talking to the new guys and letting them know like how fortunate they are to have these nice facilities and to be around a team, like that's not going to last forever. Baseball comes and goes. It's a very short time frame. So to just be around the guys is something that I love to do, and let them know, like, definitely be appreciative of what you have, because we used to have late night practices here, 2 in the morning, and now they got the indoor facility where they can, practice at normal times now whenever they want to, which is really nice.
Hey, Anthony, thanks a lot. Good luck this year. We'll look forward to seeing the Rangers come in, take on the Tigers, and hopefully you can get Cabrera again.
Yeah, absolutely. Thank you.